Hello Warriors fans, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss Warriors first-hand news and leave your like to strengthen the channel. The Golden State Warriors have a big off-season period ahead of them, particularly in regard to veteran forward Draymond Green, who can opt out of a $27.6 million player option and become an unrestricted free agent. But once the Warriors pass the question marks of Green and Bob Myers, along with the NBA draft and free agency, then they'll seek to address some of the long-term issues that surround the franchise. Golden State Warriors veteran Klay Thompson is up for a contract extension this offseason, but will he and the franchise come to an agreement after his disappointing finish to the season? One of those issues is Klay Thompson, who will be entering the final season of a 5-year, $190 million signed in the 2019 offseason. Making over $43 million in 2023-24, there's little doubt that the legendary, future Hall of Famer will need to take a pay cut to remain with the franchise thereafter. Leave your like on this video to keep up to date with everything that happens at Warriors. Thanks. Continuing. From a franchise perspective, just like with Green this offseason, management will have to weigh up Thompson's history and stature with the Warriors, balanced with the potential of declining form given his advancing age. A proven playoff performer, the 33-year-old had a dismal end to the season over the final 4 games against the Los Angeles Lakers. Thompson had 42 total points on 56 field goal attempts between games 3 and 6, contributing to the Golden State's 4-2 series defeat. But after a slow start to the season, the 5-time All-Star had a productive season and was largely his usual self, at least offensively. He averaged 21.9 points on 41.2% three-point shooting, good numbers by any standard. He also led the Warriors to a number of crucial wins in the absence of 2-time MVP Stephen Curry, including 5 40-plus point games highlighted by a season-high 54 against the Atlanta Hawks in January. With an impressive regular season behind him, his ever-growing attitude to prove people wrong, and the sort of contracts Golden State have already handed out in the last 12 months, it's difficult to see Thompson accepting too much less. As a baseline, Jordan Poole is starting a new 4-year, $123 million guaranteed deal next season. That's a starting point for Thompson. It would be unfair for him to accept anything less. A 4-year, $135 million contract feels about right for both parties at present. That's an average yearly salary of $33.75 million, which, although a lot to pay a 38-year-old in 5 years, would significantly decrease the Warriors' total payroll. The next question is whether management will be willing to offer that kind of deal this offseason. That issue has been amplified by the fact the Warriors are on the lookout for a new general manager following Bob Myers' decision to leave the franchise. Prior to his departure, The Athletic's Shams Charania and Anthony Slater had reported that a request for Thompson to take a pay cut might land softer coming from Myers. Thompson's end to the season may leave a sour taste in the mouth of all involved, but he himself will argue that he's still on the way back up following the leg injuries that wiped out 2 whole years of his career. Put your opinion in the comments, as it is very important for Warriors. I update you at any time with the latest news from Warriors. Help the channel become a member